Hi guys! I want to tell you about the last couple days I've been having. Yesterday, I've been having a problem with people in my school, and it's more of they annoy me. There's this one girl in my school, I'm not allowed to name names, but she's got something mentally wrong with her. It's not proven, but I know. I mean, she's just a space case, and she's always disrupting class and screaming and yelling about Justin Bieber and One Direction and all these cartoon characters. She argued with me for about 10-20 minutes about how Ash Ketchum from Pokemon was a real person in her imagination. So my dad's all like, I'm gonna call the school, get you guys separated. Don't want you coming home trying to kill your siblings. Because I have 2 younger siblings and they're kind of annoying too, and they both like her. And no, I have background music. My radio is playing on low behind you. But I'm playing Tokio Hotel. I do not own. The only thing I own is the CD, but it's not my copyright or anything. But stupid people, that is what this is about, pretty much. Because I've got first girl, then I've got my friend who I've had in different videos, and she borrowed my hair tie the other day. I said, I need it back after dinner. She didn't give it back to me, and then she lost it and gave me a different one, so I have new hair tie, and one that I got from my mom. I'm cool with that, but it still bothers me. I'm so used to that hair tie that it's gone, and now I have 2 different ones, and ugh. But, today I had gym, and I had the one girl who thinks Ash Ketchum is a real person, who is all making these cartoon guys with blonde hair and blue eyes. It's like, are you Polish? Not being like race or anything, but like that was the ultimate race Hitler decided, and that was the whole big blonde hair and blue eyes are awesome. But then I had her on my volleyball team, and I had this other guy who a couple years ago choked me on the bus because I accidentally kicked him. Yeah. He was being a complete, utter word. They're not allowed to say because I'm not allowed to swear. Even though you've probably heard me do it before. But he's just so infuriating. And I had to deal with him all of gym class making fun of me. Because I'm not that good at gym. But you could probably tell that I am, I'm not very good. I can't really do a push-up. I don't care if you care or not. But it just annoys me because he has to sit there and make comments. And the girl I was talking about before who thinks the blonde hair, blue eyes, she got hit several times with the ball. And when she serves it and always hits the net. At least she can hit the ball. I at least dropped it twice. But when she did it, and she almost hit him in the face, I laughed so hard. But, it's annoying because I've got to do all of this stuff. And I'm the one who usually has to go behind her and make sure she doesn't hit the ball. And if she does, I have to make sure that it goes over the net. And then putting it me and her with the most competitive, ignorant idiot ever. You know, it's contradictory words, but I can't say certain words. So, I had to deal with him, and I had to deal with her, and, they just ruined my day. Other than that, I had a pretty good day. I got to draw. I have a video about that, but I don't know if I should post it or not. It's just me drawing an eye. And eventually I will have a whole big thing about all my artwork I do, because I always say, oh, I'm an artist, I do this, I draw that, and even in the beginning I was like, oh, I'm anime. Yeah, I'm a drama queen. Speaking of drama queens, the whole just cut for Justin Bieber thing, that's the stupidest thing in the world. I'm just pointing that out now. But I made up the joke that since people are cutting for Justin because he smokes weed, that I'm going to bleed MSI because they do drugs and strip and everything. So I have my little bleeding heart. That is their symbol for one of their CDs. I don't remember which one. And I can't look it up because it's on my iPod. Thing that I'm recording on. So, other than that, I had a big joke about that. And I posted that on Facebook and everybody was like, yeah, that's funny. And it's true. I bleed for MSI because they should really stop doing that. Even though I want to see Jimmy naked. And I don't own that, and nobody can actually say that I just said that. Daddy, if you're watching this, don't judge me. Yeah, it's another thing. My dad likes to watch my YouTube videos, and when he does, he comments, "If you're on here, Dad, stop watching." And I'm starting to try to have themes when I talk. I try to stay on topic, but stupid me, start just calling myself Nicki Minaj. I'm a stupid hoe. Stupid hoe. But speaking of stupid people, I have English teacher, Mr. Donovan. I'm allowed to say his name because I really hate that man. But, he has stamps. He has one that says, "Received Mr. Donovan," whatever date that day is. And then he has one that we saw today that was a like a like button that has a little thumbs up and everything. Oh my god. Everybody's talking about it on Facebook. It's just like, that is the stupidest thing ever. Why would you have a stamp of that? I understand if like you're a teenager and you're like, haha, stamp, funny. But being a man of at least 27, you have a little bit more common sense to think, hey, these teenagers are gonna think I'm lame. Of course, he wears a Star Trek tie. Everybody knows you're supposed to be Star Wars. Especially if you're a teacher, you're Star Wars. But, that man aggravates me so much. Stupid people, I tell you. And it's not just the whole, I am a dorky guy. It's the whole, I'm gonna talk down to you and not explain what I mean and be all mean to you. Complete D-bag. And even my friends first. I'm like, no, we're not doing what you want. We'll be sarcastic in your class and not pay attention. Another class where I can sit right next to that girl who thinks imaginary creatures with blonde hair and blue eyes are awesome. She has to talk about all her fan fiction she writes. I write fan fiction. I don't blab to the world about everything I write, because most of it I can't really blab. But, just, if I have to hear one more thing about how she doesn't like it when her and Ash fight in her fanfiction, she's like, then why didn't you writing it like that? I don't care how you write it, it's just, you gotta make sense. I understand. But, if you don't like something, don't write it. It'd be like me writing about women being abused. I don't like that. And if I wrote about it, I'd probably make it so she'd fight back. Probably keep using English too. I caught myself. Okay. That's my new thing, is trying not to swear when I'm at home, because people downstairs can sometimes hear me. Like my dad will be occasionally, "Hey Madison, why are you talking to yourself?" It's happened to me so many times trying to make the YouTube video. But yeah, so Tokio playing behind you. No owning, no ownership, it's just I wanted something in the background. So it's not just me talking, and you can hear everything else going around, because you can hear like downstairs TV and stuff while I'm sitting up here. In my room, close to the ceiling. But yeah, so my day was wonderful. Well, I should say maybe a week. The only thing that made up for it was the pizza and the meatballs. That's another thing, we had a new assistant principal. And a new whole schedule about school and everything, and it's like, hey, we get like 20 minutes out of school than we usually do. And we're all happy about that, but us BOCES kids, I can't really say that, but people who go to other schools and then they come back, we don't have a lunchtime. If we do it in the morning, we have no lunchtime. So we have like 5 minutes to eat. And eating burning hot food in 5 minutes is very hard for me to do, especially when it's a full course meal. So every day I'm like, I had a whole cupcake. It was like that big on top. It's a chocolate cupcake with a little bit of icing on it. It was wonderful, and I shoved the whole thing in my mouth and just went to gym. Probably not the smartest idea, but that's how I eat. Yes, I just said I shove things in my mouth and eat them. No, I'm not a pervert. Maybe a little, but yeah, pink socks. Our assistant principal, one day we had like 2 minutes to eat because our bus was running late. And she was all like, you guys can't eat, you guys can't eat. I almost passed out. Because we had to do the pacer test, you know, running back and forth across the gym for as long as you can. I got up to 30 and almost passed out because I had not eaten yet. And they sent me to the nurse. And another girl was already feeling bad. She's like, I'm just going to go to the nurse, I'm going home. A bunch of us just said, no, we can't do this. And so a bunch of parents complained. And I know I keep saying a bunch, but like, even my dad called me. He's like, this is ridiculous. Why is my daughter not allowed to eat? So yeah, I have more things to tell you, but I'll do that at a later date.